Hey everybody, it's me, Celeste Pereira. Welcome to Yoga Download. This series that I've designed for you is specifically if you're just feeling a little bit stressed out, maybe you've got a lot going on right now. And to be honest with you, there's no rocket science to helping you to de-stress. Things like breathing deeply and relaxing your physiology is two of the most important things that you can do just to help bring the energy of the body down and help to get your mind to just feel centered and connected again. Remember that the slower you breathe, the more you feel in control. It's almost like you make time stand still for that brief moment. So that's what we're going to start with. We're going to get your breathing, and we're going to do it in a restorative pose. So to get started, we're going to actually need a brick, and if you don't have a brick, you can even just grab a pillow. We're going to lie on our backs, and we're going to position the brick underneath the bony pelvis sacrum area of the lower back. So what you want to make sure is that the back isn't kind of like dipping down, but it actually feels really supported by the structure underneath it. And I just love this pose. This is like so comfy. And really, if you're not comfortable, adjust the brick until you get to that magic sweet spot. And then exactly what I was talking about a moment ago, this is all about connecting to your breathing. So just completely melt into the body first. Maybe notice the tiny muscles of the face. And then just pay attention to the rhythm of your breath. And if your breathing feels quick or fast or intense, then start to slow it down. Pay attention to how many seconds you breathe in, and then see if you can double the exhale. And do one more time. Good. So if this feels so super amazing and you're already feeling de-stressed, maybe just pause and hang out here for a little longer. Because this is only a 20-minute flow, I want to take you through a few other cool stress-relieving techniques. So push into the feet, lift the pelvis up, and then move the brick out the way. Hug your knees really close to your chest, and just do it with a little bit of gratitude for your body. Sometimes we get stressed out because we really forget what's important. So as you squeeze the knees in, just be like, you know what? At the end of the day, none of that stuff matters. And then rock up into sitting. Keep your hands behind your knees for me and just rock and roll through the spine a little bit. So you're helping to almost massage out any of the tension in your back. Free massages. See, you can massage yourself whenever you want, just rolling on the floor. Now come up into sitting. Let's continue that theme of massage. Take your middle fingers, position them on your temples, and do circles forwards, okay? So don't be too shy with this. Give yourself a little bit of pressure, and also make your circles relatively big so you can really target the muscles that attach into the side of the face. And notice if that's making you breathe any differently. And make a conscious effort now to slow down your exhale. Maybe change the position of the fingers just slightly. Maybe there's a new tight area that you can explore and help release. Brilliant. Now take the same middle fingers, position them on the jaw, okay? The bony part of your jaw, and just start to make lovely circles around the bony, muscular area of the jaw. We carry so much tension around the eyes and the jaw that sometimes even when nothing is stressing us out, we're just so stressed in the face that we feel stressed for no reason. So you need to break that chain, that kind of negative spiral, by just relaxing your physiology. And then I want you to take your thumbs, and in the center of your eyebrows, you've got like the socket of the eye. See if you can gently press the thumbs into the inside area of the eye. Just see if you can release any tension around that space. There's usually a sensitive spot, a little trigger point, that if you grab hold of that and you squeeze it for a little bit, it actually has a really profound effect on your whole physiology. The entire body starts to melt away. And then one more breath. Now releasing your palms away from the face, just turn the palms up to the ceiling. Let your fingers be really, really relaxed. Take a slow breath into the nose. Open the mouth, breathe out. Notice my out breath goes on for a really long time, so really control the out breath. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. As you breathe out, really relax the muscles of the face. Inhale again. Soften face, exhale. Last one, inhale. Breathe out, mouth. We're going to do 2 more, and this time you're going to breathe out of the nose. So inhale nose. Exhale nose. Keep relaxing the muscles of the face. Last one, inhale. Exhale nose. Beautiful. Gently peel the eyes open now. Come forward into all fours. And then point the toes together, separate your knees, and push back into a child's pose. What I want you to do is just have a little sway side to side. So you just have a little boogie left and right. And then come forward into all fours. Curl the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog, and keep that action of boogieing through the body and take it into the knees and the ribs. So you're bending and stretching, alternating legs just to help release individual legs one at a time. From here, walk your hands backwards towards your feet. Interlace the fingers on the back of your head and gently pull the chin into the chest. Then breathe into your back body. And then relaxing the palms all the way down. Start to walk your hands forward again, this time staying in your downward facing dog. Wiggle back so that you feel that you're in a really good distance, hands and feet. Take your right leg up to the sky, inhale. And as you exhale, step the right foot just over halfway, not too far forward. Turn the back foot 45 degrees. Walk your hands so that they're in line with your toes. If the floor feels too far away, then let your hands lift up and rest on your shin. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen the tailbone back. And a slow, slow, slow breath out, just forward fold. Now what I'd love for you to do is relax the back of the neck completely and close the eyes, and then use gravity to relax all the tiny muscles in your face. So your face is becoming ultra floppy. And then finishing off the last breath, lengthen the chest up and forwards. Take your right hand, holding onto the shin, turn the left toes out perpendicular to the right, and then come into your triangle pose. So if you want, you can keep the triangle nice and high. As long as you feel the outer body and the leg opening, that's fine. You might just feel one or the other. Let the head relax now, so you're actually not tensing out through the neck, and let the arms stretch up and over in line with the ear. Ultra slow breathing, really relaxed face. And just one more breath. Turn the eyes, look down to the ground, bend your right knee, both palms down to the ground. Now slide your left knee to the outside of your right foot and bring both of the hips onto the ground. So basically you're just sitting down, you're crossing your right foot over the left thigh for a spinal twist. Take your right hand behind you, big breath in, reach the left arm up, and as you exhale, just hug the knee and pull the knee into your shoulder and just do a really soft twist all the way around. Then I'd love for you just to close the eyes again and almost feel as if your eyes are falling back into their sockets. Now push down through the right hip and lengthen into your posture. Letting your last breath take a long time to finish. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. And then softly bring yourself forward. So we're going to come into double pigeon now. You're going to position the left leg like a log, across the front of your mat, and then you're going to position the right leg like another log resting on top, like so. Some people can't do this just because the position of the hips. So what you guys can do is just gently cross the legs and fold forward. For those of you with double pigeon, same thing. Flex the ankles, it gives you a little bit more protection around the knees. Inhale, lengthen up, and then as you exhale, creep the fingers forward and dive the chest down. And then last breath. With a nice heavy head, floppy arms, roll all the way into sitting. Extend both legs forward in front of you. Don't worry how far your hands go down, it doesn't matter. Just inhale, sit up. And then as you exhale, reach your palms forward and bow down. And then with a heavy head and floppy arms, roll up again, vertebrae by vertebrae, really gentle. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. We're not going to do a stretch now for the hips, but what I do want you to do is actually use your thumbs to massage your feet. So this is like the best yoga session ever. Don't even do it when you're just stressed out. Do it anytime. You're going to rub along the insteps of the foot. And the really great thing is the more you kind of rub down into the feet, the more pressure you give, maybe you'll start to find little trigger points, i.e. little sensitive spots that are like, oh, that's quite tender. It's a good idea just to maybe press your thumbs into those tender spots, not so you're in excruciating pain, but that you feel that there's a shift or a change happening in the body. And then when that shift and change happens, you'll feel that that intensity slowly melts away, and then you go to the next intense little spot. It never stops, basically. Where a really great part of the foot is to explore is right in there, to the inside of the big toe mound. There's a trigger point there called the solar plexus, and the solar plexus is really where you store so much of your negative emotion. So gently create a little bit of maneuvering with your fingers in that spot. You can keep doing this for a little longer if you want, or you're going to join me. You're going to release the feet, cross the heels in nice and close to your bum, place the palms down and step back into your downward facing dog. Have a little boogie through your legs, and then take a slow breath in, and breathe out. Step the feet closer together, and then float left foot high. As you exhale, step the left foot just over halfway, not too far forward, and turn the back foot 45 degrees. Have your hands high, medium, or low. Inhale, beam the chest forward, take the tailbone back, and as you exhale, nice heavy forward fold down over the left thigh. Remember that here the most important thing you can do is let go of the neck, and let go of every muscle in your face. Literally use gravity to pull the spine and all the tiny muscles down to the floor. And then finishing the last breath, lift the chest up. Take your left hand onto your left shin, turn the right toes perpendicular, and then you're going almost as if you're unraveling the body. Start to reach the right hand all the way up to the ceiling. And then when you get there, I want you to feel as if the head becomes really heavy. If you feel that you're wobbly at all, you might want to keep the neck aligned. Another great tip to keep you steady is pull the feet towards each other so your foundation gets really strong. With your head relaxed, start to reach the right fingers up and over in line with the ear. You should feel this really amazing stretch along the side body. Last breath. Looking down towards your left foot, bend the left knee, palms come down either side of the foot. Take the right thigh now to the outside of the little toe, and then sit your bum all the way down onto the ground. If that felt a bit confusing, just sit your bum down and cross the left foot over the right knee. Position left hand behind you. Inhale, big reach up with the right fingertips. Exhale, elbow to the outside of the leg, or just draw the knee into the shoulder and turn round deeply. And then letting the last breath fall away, slowly rotate yourself back to the front for double pigeon. Let your right leg be at the bottom and let your left leg rest on top of it. Again, if this is too much, just normal cross legs will do. Fingertips down, inhale, open the chest, and then exhale, slowly let your body melt forward and down. And then let's roll up bit by bit through your back. And when you've arrived in sitting, bring the soles of the feet together, this time for a stretch, not just a massage. Interlace your fingers around your toes, sit really tall, and as you breathe out, fold forwards. If the massage felt really good, you can double whammy it now. You can actually do the forward fold and massage your feet at the same time. That's my favorite thing to do. Don't tell my yoga teacher, that's like so not being present. But it is a really great thing to sometimes, if you're really stressed and you've got no time, to double up on stuff. It's called chunking. The more you chunk things together, the less it's going to feel like you're overwhelmed by all these millions of tiny little things. And then go again, just kind of soften forwards and let everything melt to the floor. And then as you sit up, keep this diamond shape on the legs, and then let's recline all the way back. So as you lie back, you might want to adjust the feet slightly. Take your right hand, rest it on your tummy, and then bring the left hand to rest on your heart, and take really slow breaths into the body. And remember to connect not just into the rhythm of your breath, but even your heartbeat. And again, feel the body grow heavy and soft. And then there's so much powerful evidence to prove that if you smile, actually that's one of the most powerful anti-stress things you could do, even if it's a fake smile. So I just want you to keep the eyes closed, no one's looking at you now. But think of something, maybe something really funny that happened recently, or maybe take your mind back to something quite cool that happened, and just let it be a natural smile. Let just your face naturally go to that place as your mind goes to that memory. Maybe someone said something silly. Or maybe you did something really embarrassing in front of loads of people. And then just notice how that changes your breath when you smile. And then I'd love for you to place the soles of the feet flat on the ground. And again, last one, squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little wiggle. And remember that this too shall pass. Whatever's making you stressed or worried now, it will not last forever. Nothing ever does. Put the soles of the feet back on the ground. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. Take a slow breath in. And as you breathe out, stretch one leg forwards. Ah, yay, the best part. And then exhale, stretch the other leg forwards. And once you've arrived, wiggle your feet side to side. Wiggle your hips side to side. And then rock your head side to side. Once you feel really relaxed, let's Shavasana. Just before we start bringing you out of your Shavasana, pay attention again to the top of the head and all the muscles that connect there. And imagine a wave of relaxation traveling through the head, into the face, the ears, the back of the neck, down into the shoulders. It trickles into the arms and the fingers. This wave keeps spreading through the ribs and the spine. Every organ is melting. The whole pelvis grows heavy, and then your legs completely disengage. Even your toes become soft. Take a big inhale and then just go. And then we'll do another one with a sigh. Inhale. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Squeeze knees into chest. Ooh, and then let's just do a little rock forward and back through the spine again. Little massage. When you've done the last one, rock up into sitting. Cross the legs, put the hands together in prayer, and just take a moment to focus on what you're grateful for, because it's very hard to be stressed out and focus on bad things when you take your mind to that place of gratitude. So just for a second, focus on the people in the life who support you, focus on what you have, what you've done, and what you've achieved, because all those things are pretty incredible. And then we'll close the class just with last breath. Inhale, exhale, and I say namaste to you. Thank you for joining me for this de-stress session. It's been an absolute pleasure. Remember, take care, and I'll see you very soon on the next download. Until then, mwah.